Hi student, this is Architecture 110. This is the review for final next week on December 15. Like I told you, we have the final round 1 and round 2. Round 1 we did on November 26, and this is the review for final round 2. Some students still working on final round 1. If you finish, just email me before tomorrow 11:59. I still accept that. But if not, and you need to wait for the final on December 15. I have few questions right here to review for you. That means just the review only. The final will be longer, and of course it's a little bit different with this one. However, if you look at the review right now, you can basically catch up around I think that's around 70% from the final. So if you spend time to do for review 1, you will be save time for the final on December 15. I will open very early on the final days, December 15 around 8:30, and after that I give you a couple hours to finish the final. So this is few of the question I review for you. So try the best to do that before the final day on December 15. We had 3 parts, regular, similar with the quiz before you did. We have fill in the blank. We have true and false question, and we have multiple choice question. About the problem, I give you 2 solve problem, and one of them is 20 points. So if you can solve the problem, basically you get 40 points for the final. And the problem you can look over with the one we reviewed before on quiz 1, 2, or 3, and you can solve similar like that. I just change the number, I just change the type from construction, and the rest of them is similar. So if you can solve the problem, you can get extra 40 points for 2 problems. This is fill in the blank. I ask more question in there, and after that true and false. This is I give you example for 10 questions for true and false, but the real final we have 20 of them. Multiple choice, same thing. I give you few example only, but the real one of course is maybe more than that. So if you spend time to do this one, you save time for the final. Multiple choice again, and I have many questions on the textbook. So basically I give you the page number. You just focus on the statement I put right here. For example, right here I put page 158, the cost in the architecture. You just open the textbook on page 158. You can see the bold letter on there, the cost in architecture, and after that you try memorize. You can organize to give me 2 sentences for that idea, or that's and then the status from that one. Something like that. I have more questions on the textbook, so try the best to answer before you come on the final on December 15. This is all of the question I will ask on the final. So you can read the book, you can mark it on the paper and mark it on the page, and after that the title I give you like here. Okay. So this is the problem. I have 2 problems and 20 points for each of them. The first one, I asked you to calculate for the total plumbing fixture. Remember, plumbing fixture is belong to something. For example, water closet, for laboratory, for bathtub, for shower. But we just focus on 2 of them. The one you usually see on the public area. For example, you go to the restroom, you see 2 of them. This is the toilet and laboratory. So you need to calculate for plumbing fixture at that one. And one more time, because this is we calculate for the public area. So that's why you need to calculate for handicap also. Disability, water closet, and disability for laboratory. And I need to see whole number together. So when you figure out the regular one, you need to figure out the disability or the handicap one. After that, add together. I need to see the total number. Okay, And the problem number 2, 20 points also, I asked you to calculate for the number from the parking space. That means you need to calculate how many parking in a medical center. I give you 34 acres and you need to calculate the area from that one. I give you 3 buildings on medical center, so you need to add the total number right here and you get right here. After that, you remember when I discussed previous lecture, I show you that usually the landscape one, it take around 40% from the side lot. So that's why if you see 34 acre right here, you subtract for the building and you still have the landscape and the parking space. After that, you subtract for 40% for the landscape and the rest of them is the parking space. Now you have the total for the parking, and I give you the guideline for 200 cross floor area for one parking. So that means that's the one you calculate for the area parking. You can divide by 200 and you get how many parking space or how many parking stalls you have in the medical center. That is the regular one. And I give you another hint for 2% for the handicap parking space. That means how many parking you got. That means the number, how many parking you got is. You time for 2% and you have the handicap parking space. After that, you use for the regular parking, you ask with the handicap parking, and again I see the total number for parking in the medical center. These are the 2 problems. And if you want how to solve that, you go back with the previous lectures we have there, or you go to the Pronto, Canvas Pronto. A lot of students ask me about this problem and I solve very clear on there. So you just go over there and you can see that. One thing I need to remind you that the project is still valid. That means it's 180 points from now if you submit for me before December 11 at 11:59 p.m. I expand the time for you. It's due date already, but now I expand more time for you guys can submit that because it's a 180 point and it will decide your final grade. So that's why I expand for you until December 11 at 11:59 p.m. I need to see that's 180 points plus the final is 150 points. So I will create it for you after December 15. Again, final will be December 15 and I open at 8:30. You try to go early to do the quiz and I give you a couple hours to finish that quiz. Okay, so this is just the review final, not the final yes. I will be post the final yes on, I will post the final on December 15, very early, or the night before that one. You can see the final. Okay, it's good luck for all of you. And some people, I got congratulations before for you finish everything, so you can enjoy your break. And hope to see you next semester in the other 2 class online. I have another 2 online class on next semester, that means the spring, Architecture 122 and again Architecture 110. Hope to see you there and hope you have very good and the final. Thank you for watching.